Bro, why is that the first thing I see when I fucking look over, man? Why am I being flamed? I haven't even done anything yet. You guys can't flame me. I have not done anything. It's actually illegal. I'm actually gonna have to take you in. Yeah. Yeah, flaming me is illegal. Alright, I don't know if y'all know this. Kim Ji-hoon himself, I actually asked him. He told me that it's against the rules. You can't do that. Yeah, you're not allowed to. Kim Ji-hoon said you can't, or else you don't get Kano 8. Yeah, so no, if anyone flames me, you don't get Kano 8. I'm sorry, it's just the way it is. Hello everyone. Hello, how are you all doing? I'm ready. I am ready to be flamed today. Today is when I'm gonna get flamed on. Ring Sang. Don't worry, we'll add it. We'll add it. You know, Ring Sang's, he's not exempt from the rule. We have a few, you know, we have a few ones to go through today, I should say. But yes, we are going through Overrated. Now, Overrated is a very, you know, specific term, you know what I'm saying? Manager Don. There's a very specific definition of overrated that we're going to be using today, okay? Which is today, is also the last time we'll be doing one of these for a while. So, it's time for us to get the definition of overrated. According to Google, and not the AI overview, thank fuck. It's incredibly, it's literally 4 words. Okay? Boom. Boom. To be overrated means you are rated or valued too highly. Now, that in the context of the game, we have to kind of translate this into the context of Limbus, because in all honesty, anything can be used, as we've experienced. And everything can be powerful, as we've shown. So we're going to be doing this for overrated. Overrated, okay, means that the character does not perform or is compared to of a god, when reality is that it is in fact just as fine as everyone else. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you, there's not, I would say there's very little characters in the game who I would actually say are overrated. Because I like all of the IDs. I find all of them fun. I think there's a use for everything. I'm very positive when it comes to these, right? I like seeing the positives in everything. I don't like seeing the negatives. However, there is... No, because Manager Don is actually powerful. Manager Don... Okay, let's first things first. Manager Don in the thumbnail was pure clickbait. Okay? I'm just gonna say it right now. Manager Don is not overrated, because she does 12,000 damage with skill 3. In fact, she does 12,000 damage with every skill. So, she can survive everything. She can kill everything. She can apply her gimmick incredibly easy. She can survive, heal, sustain, inflict, support. She's not overrated. She's just hella busted. Her only issue is no account. The Nefarious Skill 3. The Nefarious Ascended Skill 3. She does everything. Kimsalt is overrated? Kimsalt is not... Okay, I'm seeing people say Kimsalt. Kimsalt is not overrated. He is literally the backbone of poise. He is literally the carrier of poise. Now, maybe not as much as Full Stop Office nowadays, but he is like... This thing wipes people. This is like the La Marcha Land version of... This is his Ascended Skill 3. Hell, even Skill 2 is amazing. He's also incredibly tanky. To get a soda set up? Have you not watched me play? I get Ascended Skill 3 like every 2 turns. It's so easy to get Ascended. It's not even funny. Which is why I don't understand when people say, oh, don't use Skill 2, use Hard Blood. You get Hard Blood so easy. That's not possible. Nerd emoji. Nerd emoji. Yapper. All I'm hearing is yapping. Anyway, onto the real argument. Is the backbone of Blade Lineage not the poise team as a whole? There is no downside to adding Blade Lineage Meursault. There is also no one else you would take over Blade... Hold on. Here is my poise team. Here is a list of all the poise units in the game. Half of them are Blade Lineage units. Even if I didn't take all the Blade Lineage units. Let's go off by, like, recent releases. Full stop, full stop. So double full stops. Butler. You still have 3 slots left. You want to put Captain in? Okay. Obviously, you could, like, you know, you got Blade Lineage Sang's amazing. And if you're going to do Blade Lineage Sang, you might as well do Mentor Meursault. And if you're going to do Mentor Meursault and Blade Lineage Sang, well, you might as well do Don Quixote or Ryoshu. The beautiful King Corp Gregor. Bleed team? Here's my bleed team. It's a very generic bleed team. Ring Sang. Now, see, Ring Sang. Okay. back on track. Look, here's the thing, guys. No one is going to all agree on the same thing. Okay? At the end of the day, it's the same thing with Forgotten, or do I use Barber? I use Barber, yeah. I like Barber. I've used Barber day one. I'm a day one Barber user. I love her. She's one of my favorite bleed IDs. No matter what we pick, right, it's going to be someone's favorite. No matter what we pick, it's going to be someone's least favorite. No matter what we pick, it's going to be considered not all this. I'm going to go, okay, with a mixture of community and in-game. Okay? And my first pick, and now this one is a bit of bias, okay? This one is probably the only one in this team here who has a bit of bias. Guys, I am an avid Enclair hater. It's not that I hate him. Hate is a strong word. I am an avid Enclair, like, rioter, I should say. Like, riot. I riot against Enclair. I thought I would pull in Talisman. Well, Talisman is cool. It's just has an OP support passive. Let me tell you, and when I first played and this is where the bias comes from. When I first started the game, dude, it's always Enclair this, Enclair that. Dude, you should get Enclair. Oh my god, you need Enclair too. Enclair 1v9's the game. Enclair does this, Enclair does that. And you know what, guys? You're right. Enclair 1v9s the first 4 Kantos in the game. Okay, fair enough. What does he do after Kanto 4? You hear that? Nothing. He does nothing after Kanto. Okay. You can make an argument of a few fights. You can do... There's a few fights. Kanto 5, Ricardo. Okay. But there's a problem with that. Anytime the middle is involved, I think he's also good against... I think he also can be used against Blood Fiends. Maybe. I think he can be used against Blood Fiends. And every time I see people who come in and go, oh, you know, I'm new to the game, I want to play the game, you know, or like, I'm new, what do I get? All I hear it's Corp Sinclair, Corp Sinclair, Corp Sinclair. It's always Corp Sinclair. And I tell people, and the problem with Corp Sinclair, okay, is that he's too good. It's like Wild Hunted Manager. He's too good. But the problem is that he's actually not that good in modern day. The problem with Enclair, guys, is that Enclair was peak before the pre-modern era of Limbus. In the modern era of Limbus, Enclair is atrocious to try and even use without, like, working toward him. Unfortunately, the state of negative IDs, okay, is that naturally they are simply just harder. Okay, fair enough. And half the time, yeah, he has a 30 rolling skill 3. Yeah, he has a 16 rolling skill 2. But, like, the enemies we're fighting are doing, like, 22 clashes. Like sweepers. They're fighting 22. We're doing 24s. We're doing, like, 18s. And they have so much sanity. And because there's, like, 40 waves of enemies, you cannot help but getting sanity. And to this day, to this modern day, people still go, oh, you should use Enclair on your team. You should use Enclair on your team. You can use any ID you want. I have no problem with that. In fact, I still use... guys, look, as you see, I use Enclair to do one of my threads. But it's use case now. It's more of a use case. Okay? And he's also just so glazed that I can't help but sit there and go... If you were like manager La Mancha, okay, what's the difference, guys, between the manager of La Mancha and Don Quixote glaze and Corp glaze and Enclair glaze? The Don Quixote glaze is because, well, by all intents and purposes, she's literally the best character in the game. That does everything: heal, damage, tank, sustainability, status inflict, blah 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 blah. And she's also a positive ID. That's a big thing. Positive ID. Enclair is not a bleed. No, he's not a bleed unit. He has bleed. A single 2 blow. He's actually more of a burn unit. People don't even realize that he actually has more of a burn unit. He's actually a burn unit. Which is why I'm like, it's funny. Because you have the GOAT here. Philip. Who, and I'm going to say it, is essentially the better version of Enclair, guys. I don't know how to tell you this. Everyone's a hey, I don't want to hear what anyone says. But Dawn Office Fixer Sinclair is legitimately the enhanced version of Enclair. Oh, but he doesn't roll a 30. Yeah, he does. Blazing Strike. He's got AoE. He's got attack weight. He's got big burn. He's got damage. Is he a bit clunky to use? Just like Enclair. He's just like Enclair, dude. He's the improved version of Enclair. Now, does that mean you shouldn't use it? No. As I said, there's, again, different fights, different things. Different blangs, different blues. Blah, 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 blah. But I will confidently say that he is probably the most glazed ID in the game. And that's not a bad thing. Alright, don't take this as me being negative. Okay? I know I said that this was a biased one. But in reality, I like Enclair. He's fun. But as someone who plays the game, like, and is like focused on team building and like trying to like, you know, and doing stuff, he feels sometimes more of a cheese pick than an actual pick. And there's nothing wrong with that. But hella glazed by the community. The second character. Now, this after Enclair, I have no more bias. Except for our glorious director. Ringsang came out. Okay. And he was too strong. The director said he was too strong. So, he wanted to fix it. How did he want to fix it? He didn't want to know. He didn't want to lower the damage. He didn't want to lower the coins. He didn't want to do it. All he wanted to do was fix the reuse on skill 2. But no, the community cried. I paid my money for Ringsang. I don't want to do this. I mean, oh yeah, you wouldn't run them without a full burn team. As I said, there's differences. Also, thank you. There's differences for like use case scenarios. I was more so mentioning the fact that Enclair was a burn unit and people didn't actually realize that. People thought he was a bleed unit. That's what I was referencing for when comparing him to the Dawnclair. But to be honest with you, he is more of a DPS of a raw damage than a status unit in my own readings. What did the reuse do before? The reuse was the same. The problem is that it was too good. But the community cried. They didn't want it. So, it didn't get changed. And then all of a sudden, Ringsang became the strongest character in the game. Is that a bad thing? No. There's nothing wrong with that. But was it the intention of the developer? No. Was it an oversight? Absolutely. Should it have been an oversight? No. Is Ringsang glaze more so than Enclair glaze? When he came out, and to this day, yeah, people still say Enclair is one of the... people still say Ringsang is probably one of the best units in the game. Which, there is. Yes, and he is. He deserves it, the GOAT. So he gets on the list. Because my director doesn't like him, so I don't like him. Why are we not adding Wild Hunt to the list? I'll tell you why. Wild Hunt is... you actually have to play... You actually have to do his gimmick. He actually requires it. He has a game. There's a game you play with Wild Hunt. Is he top 2 in the game? 100%. But do you have to put your fucking work in to become the top 2? Absolutely. First of all, you have like 12 fucking self buffs that you have. Coffin, Dullahan, Impending Ruin, this. The passives. I mean, like, look at this. Jesus Christ, it's a war. Wild Hunt is incredibly easy to fuck up. You can screw yourself a little bit if you don't actually maintain the gimmick. Some people will go, oh, I'm going to horse turn 1. Or I'll horse turn 2. I only have S1s. All of a sudden, you're losing 15 to 20 SP a turn. You get kicked off the horse. And now you have no SP. Now you're in a losing situation because you tried to fulfill his gimmick two-way. You know? You tried to fulfill his gimmick too fast. What do you want to do on Wild Hunt? First things first. You want to kill with Requiems. Right? You want Requiems, you want to kill with Requiems. Okay? Requiems, killing with Requiems, or killing in general, is how you get the coffin. So you want to kill the coffin, you want to kill people, so you direct him to do final hits, killing with Requiem, build up at least a few stacks of... You want at least half the stacks of coffin. The more coffin stacks you have, okay, the less sanity you lose from Dullahan. And it's because of all of this kind of balancing. It's a balancing act that you do, right? Someone doesn't even know what the horse does. Yeah. It's because it's such a balancing act. And also the fact that the skill 3 Ascended is a negative coin, which means you are kind of, you are sending your... I mean, obviously it does regain SP, but it will never bring you back to the point of full SP, right? Sometimes. It depends how low your sanity is. But typically when you use Lament, Mourn, and Despair, you're going to be at around 0 SP, like when you use it, or maybe minus 10. The Dullahan counter summons the horse, but if you use it again, you lose the horse. Do you risk it? Do you pull a Lament, Mourn, and Despair? Do you get off the horse? What if you're Snowball? What if you lose your Snowball? Do you instead focus on S2s and trying to get as much, attack weight as possible? Yes, you can brute force it, but you're not playing the character then. Then at that point, you're just win rating. And everyone can win rate. Right? The whole point is something that is overrated is something that is like... essentially... Oh, hold on. Did the new patch... No, the patch comes out tomorrow. I was about to say. Who is the sinking count and goat? Let me tell you about Echoes of the Manor. Echoes of the Manor is one of the best effects in the game. Okay, let me tell you this. Echoes of the Manor is one of the best debuffs in the game that you can put on someone. 50% chance to gain sinking count when gaining sinking prone to your count. Change the panic type. Minus 10 SP. Increases affects non-SP units. Is he fighting good? Still good when fighting something on me? Yeah, he's still good. He is definitely better at it with a team though. But you can solo him. Oh, also if you want sinking count, Mola Fishmail. Most people say Mola Fishmail because she has a 5 sinking count on skill. Like, damn! Who the f gave her 5 sinking count on first coin skill 3? But yeah. Anyway, bias, director, and I'm gonna do this one. I don't like W Korp Meursault. I'm sorry, guys. I don't like W Korp Meursault. I have always been confused by him and his gimmick, and I'm sitting there looking at him like, you just like confuse me, my man. He's a rupture unit. He's a go-to rupture unit. I think so, or something. And people love W Korp Meursault. I don't think anyone's really, but it's like a community meme, you know? It's like a community thing. Like everyone's like, we love W Meursault. But like, why? It doesn't do anything. It looks so weird in the fight. Yeah, not my favorite. I mean, like, this looks nice. I love it. I like this. I don't mind that. Is he a meme ID? Why is there charge slander? There's no charge slander. He's mediocre. He's generally mediocre, but he has like a community behind him. You know? He's got like a fan page behind him. Kind of like how N-Corp does. If you had to have a fight between N-Corp Meursault and W-Corp Meursault, like, if I had a bullet between, like, if I was trapped in a room chat with one bullet, and I had N-Corp Meursault and W-Corp Meursault, I would fucking blast myself. You know? Like, I don't like either of these two. I'm not a fan of N-Corp, and I do not like W. So really, for me, this is interchangeable. Slandering any charge unit slander. He's more of a Rupture ID. Groheim with W Corp. Maybe not, guys. You know what? Maybe W Corp is fine. Maybe End Corp is overrated. You know why? Because everyone always talks of... You know what? I changed my mind, guys. You know what, guys? I changed my mind. W Meursault fans? What about Bill Meursault? He's absolutely peak. Nothing. What do you mean? He's like the best. He's the best Meursault ID. Speaking of the worst one, though. After everything I've been through, I'm a villain. You know what, guys? W Meursault fans, you live today. You get to live. Because N-Corp Meursault has picked up my vicinity again. Even though he saved my run. That does not excuse the fact that he is hella overrated. What's the best thing about N-Corp Meursault? I think it's going to be the skill 2. The skill 2 is the best thing about him. Although, for argument's sake, it barely clashes. He looks cool. I don't know. I'm not a fan of this fit. I don't like the snake mask on him. I think if he just had the full helmet, it would be way better. His passive and his counter. I have never in my life hit this passive. Unironically. And even if I did, it's only below 50% HP. His resilience is foolishness. Dude, this move is ass. It's a 10 power counter. Yet he prevails. Yeah, guess what? He's gonna prevail today because he's being put on the team chat. The next ID. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. There's not a lot of characters I think that are overrated. And as I said, guys, I love every... look, guys, reminder, before you guys all unsubscribe and flame me and roast me on Twitter. I love all of these IDs, okay? This is all a bit, okay? You guys understand? Alright, this is all for the joke, okay? There's no seriousness here. Please don't fucking send me death threats about Korp Meursault, okay? We all good? Okay, cool. Next character, Korp Hong Lu. Alright, I just pissed off every single person. I'm sorry, guys. It's just true. Korp Hong Lu, he's glazed for the Korp ampule. I'm sorry. That's it. Yeah, I know. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I know. But Korp Hong Lu, he's got... I'll give him credit. I'll give him some credit, guys. After all the British people stabbing him. Guys, let me explain. Okay. The best thing about Korp Hong Lu is his S3. Inflict rupture count by Korp ampules, which is 3, on the final coin. Basically giving you +3 rupture count. That's like the best thing about him. And let me catch you particles. He doesn't die. Yeah, I know he doesn't die. But that's like it. What about when he reaches 7 ampules? We don't talk about that. We don't talk about that. That's the scenario. We don't want that. Now, Mouse. Faust is the best sinner in the game, so she has no overrated IDs. She's perfect. Wait, he has count? Yes. On skill 3, inflict rupture count by the amount of K-Corp ampule. Deal 5% per K-Corp ampule. Now, you can only have 3 K-Corp ampule because at 4, you die. So, this gives you 3. Unless you want to have him explode at 4 fucking count. But 3 is the safest bet. Mouse is perfect. She has no overrated IDs. And if anyone says Arda Blossom, you're getting banned. Now, Don Quixote. I saw some people talk about Sync East Don Quixote. But Sync East Don Quixote is just really good. I want to say she's overrated. She's essentially the Sync Meursault of Don Quixote. She's just, first of all, she's the only burn unit. So, like, you can't really be overrated if you're the only ID there that does a status, right? Corp Faust? So Corp Faust is a great question. Because I was thinking about it, but she's actually incredibly good. Like, I would prefer Corp Faust 1,000 times over Corp Sinclair, and here's why. Alright, 4 things. Number 1, the passive is as goated as hell. Okay, one of the best SP passives in the game. No matter what. So goated normal passive, goated support passive. Number 2, her S2 is one of the best S2s in the game still. Okay? Gaze is such a busted ass status debuff that I'm surprised people don't talk about it more often. 20% lat increase from Pierce and Blunt. And they also heal SP if you kill them. Animation takes 7 years, true. Now, a lot of people, they say the S3 is the problematic. And technically, yeah, S3 is worse than S2. But you gotta understand that her S3 was never meant to be better than S2. This is a support skill. This is a ally support skill. You use this skill to buff your allies and your team. Right? You use this to execute an already staggered enemy. Kill them. Give your entire team 10 SP, pierce damage up, blunt damage up. So then, you can then hit S2. S2 is her S3. S1 is whatever, it's bad. But it's an S1, so that doesn't really count. And then she has a pretty good evade. 14 evade with 3 SP loss. If you're fighting a sanity person, that's not bad at all. No, I don't think she's overrated. I'm saying the one who grips is not overrated. The enemy contemplates how they lost S1. True. Worst skill in the game. Yeah, if she had like if she had like if I could add anything to her, I would add like a bit of an execute maybe. But I guess that's what the 5+ nails are supposed to be, because like look, 70% damage to targets with 5 nails. That's almost 100%. Don Quixote. So I gotta be fair with my logic. And my logic is that I cannot call a character overrated if they are like if they maintain the factor of the team. I don't know. I don't think Bobby Dawn's overrated. I feel like W Dawn's actually incredibly useful. Sync Dawn? I assume you mean Sync East Dawn. Sync East Dawn is incredibly useful. There's great clash, great speed. There's great inflict, great poise unit. E-Corp? E-Corp? You're gonna call this overrated? Look at her. How can this be overrated? I mean, you know what? I do rate her highly. That is true, actually, guys. Look at her. So, I rate her incredibly highly. This Dawn. No, so this Dawn was in the forgotten category. This Sync Don Quixote is in the forgotten category, where she was like, forgotten. She is actually good. She has amazing clash. She has great speed. She just doesn't have a status, and because she doesn't have a status effect, it makes her a bit weaker compared to other people. Ryoshu. With the throw glove, I think. I mean, I agree. Ryoshu's a hard one. Because my first instinct is to say Chef Ryoshu, but Chef Ryoshu is actually, like, hella good. Like, she's not a meme. Like, this is no meme. Like, people use her for the passive, but, like, her actual main kit is incredibly busted. Like, Chef Ryoshu is incredibly good. From 7 main ones for ID to be good. Red Eyes cannot be overrated, because Red Eyes is probably Ryoshu's strongest ID. Like, Red Eyes Ryoshu is like her best ID in the game. Maybe High Shupak has kind of gone close to it. But I still think Red Eyes is better. Yeah, she is the La Mancha land of... She is the La Mancha hand Don Quixote of Ryoshu. What about W Corp? So I'm not a W Corp player. But like I cannot deny this S3 isn't crazy, right? W Corp Don Quixote, W Corp Ryoshu is like still used today to do like insane clears. Is that overrated? That she can one-shot something? I don't think so. I think she's popular. She is cute, I will admit. Look at that. Now that is the eyes of someone you do not want to fucking tell that they're overrated. I should push out a charge again. So really, if I had to be honest with you, these three are safe. Because I don't think they have any overrated IDs. At least in my thoughts. What about Outis? Outis has a lot of characters. She has a lot of IDs. I don't know. Guys, I don't think Kurikomo... Okay, hold on. Back to Ryoshu real quick. I don't think... So, I'm going to give you my reason why I don't think Kurikomo Ryoshu is overrated. Because Kurikomo Ryoshu was considered one of the worst Kurikomo IDs. But, in fact, she can actually apply 4 count. Because if you combine her... Kurikomo Ryoshu. If you combine... If you play into her gimmick now that Fishmail is out, right? Like, if you use Fishmail and Kurikomo Ryoshu, you are inflicting 4 bleed count on 2 skills. 2 skills inflict 4 bleed count. That's not something to laugh. That is not something to like be like light about. She is an incredibly applicable status applier. Bleed is overrated. Is Korok Hong Lu overrated or underrated? Hella underrated. Korok Hong Lu is hella underrated. See, guys, I wouldn't say she's overrated. I say that she's underrated. She was one of the first IDs I also sharded. And I loved using her. She like cooks. But back to Outis. There's a lot of bleed IDs. Yeah, there's a lot. What time is it in the land? About 11:45. Now, I don't have any influence from other people, chat, or websites. Okay, these are all my own personal opinions. Can I say happy birthday to your brother and call him a weeb? Happy birthday, you fucking weeb. Alright. There's a lot to choose from Outis. Outis has a lot of great IDs. And the problem with Outis is that a lot of her IDs are like the carry of the status. People will say Magic Bullet. Now let me tell you why Magic Bullet is incredibly good. Number 1, Dark Flame. Number 2, Magic Bullet. Next question. Withering Heights, carry of Sync. This is a character that people don't use often, I feel like, but not overrated. It is G-Corp, I'm afraid. Is it G-Corp? Is being underrated overrated, chat? Is that the new meta? Is being underrated overrated? Is G-Corp Outis overrated? Is she too good? 9 sinking on skill 3 is insane if you think about it. Yes, but the skill changes if they cannot have their panic type changed. It still applies half the effects. I'm still on the Hong Lu take. It's all jokes, guys, okay? None of it's serious. You can know a character is good when no one agrees is overrated. See, that's the problem. Everyone has their own opinions, and everyone has things that they like. So it's incredibly hard to say what is overrated. 90% of this title, guys, is just clickbait. I'm not gonna lie to you. Ring Outis. Overrated. She's really good. I feel like she's not even overrated. I feel like she's actually underrated. I feel like people don't use her as much. Which is crazy because when the bleeds came out, it's going to be baited. This is all baits. Okay, guys, you're all being clickbaited. In fact, let me change the title to make sure you guys know I'm being clickbaiting you. Okay, there you go. Now you guys know you've been clickbaited. All right. I don't think she's overrated. No, I don't think Ring is overrated. I don't think Barber's overrated either, because she's underrated. You know who is overrated, guys? Blade Lineage Outis is overrated. Because why does Kim Ji-hoon want me to use Blade Lineage Outis in my Blade Lineage team, dude? That's why. Because he made it so... You know what, guys? Blade Lineage Outis is overrated. You want to know why? Because Blade Lineage Meursault specifically has a passive that affects 7 units on the team. That's 6 or more Blade Lineage participate in this team, which forces me to use Blade Lineage... which forces me to use Blade Lineage Outis. Okay? And because of that, she's overrated. She has a BL ID. Is it good support passive? I don't even think she has that. It's at a res. I guess it's an execute. Has burned the bread. I promise, it's all clickbait. You know who's overrated? Pirate Gregor? Take it back. Take that back. Yo, take that back. Hey. How is my goat Gregor over? He has not a single overrated ID. How can he be overrated? He's underrated. People don't use him. He's a great bleed unit. That's not the support passive? Oh. None of Gregor's IDs are overrated. I agree. Garden of Thorns is overrated? How dare you? Unfortunately, guys, Gregor is kind of just too good. He's actually pretty perfectly balanced, if I had to be honest with you. And I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I'm kind of feeling the same way with I guess if you had to say something, Chef Gregor would be overrated. Maybe Chef Gregor is overrated, chat. Maybe we had it all wrong. Maybe Chef Gregor is overrated. Because people will be like, oh, don't use Chef Gregor. He's bad. Don't use Chef Gregor. And then you use Chef Gregor. And then you realize he's actually busted as hell. Gregor's a chef? Guys, name another ID that inflicts 2 paralyze in 1 skill. I'll wait. In fact, he has 2 skills that inflict 2 paralyze. What about Zwei? I don't think Zwei is overrated. I think Zwei is pretty much in like the middle line. 9 rolling S3. Why not up type 4 then? I don't have any thread. Kurokoma Ryoshu. Kurokoma Ryoshu, people don't like her. There's 3 paralyze in S1. Okay, yeah, but that's a Ryoshu ID, so that's cheating. I was looking at Kurokoma. I was looking at Ryoshu. I was looking at Rodion to read her. To talk about her because I wanted to mention. Yeah, I know that's Rodion. I already looked at. I'm talking about. I'm moving on to Rodion. Deviate Rodion overrated? Underrated. Deviate Rodion is busted. Deviate Rodion, when she came out, was the biggest meme. Dishi? You ever think Dishi is overrated? 4 coin skills, unkillable, amazing damage, a great sinking. Kurokoma doesn't have a lost counter, that is true. Liu Rodion overrated? Princess overrated. Guys, people hate Liu Rodion. They don't think she's good at all. How can she be overrated? When she came out, she was bullied off the platform, guys. She had to cancel her Twitter. Can't be. Chibi Rodia is never underrated, see? Well, she's a team leader. I don't know. I don't think there's a single LCB overrated. Maybe, you know what, chat? I actually agree with you. I think LCB Rodion is overrated. Everyone always wants her support passive, but no one ever wants her. Did you guys know that? Ooh, that's a good argument. Corp Rodion, honestly, there is a thing. People tend to use Corp Rodion over Don Quixote because Don Quixote is easier to override at level 40. Yeah, the reason that she's used is because she just needs to be in the borrowed time state. She doesn't need to interact with Tremor. And it actually makes her easy to use. You gonna kick my ass? I'm glad. Don't get your butt kicked too hard. So maybe we leave her at base. I'm honestly happy with just these guys. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't see a lot of talk about her. She's kind of undermined. But she's a 2-star. Enclair more overrated. No, this is just a bias take. This is me being biased. I hope he is one hater. We haven't gotten a lineup. It's almost an hour. Well, these things take time. Okay. Anyway, onto Ishmael. She's perfect. There's not a single bad Ishmael ID. Name me one bad Ishmael ID. I'll wait. And don't say Sloshmail. Actually, you know what? Sloshmail's overrated. I agree. Next question. Heathcliff's perfect. He has no bad ID. Next question. How dare you say made mail? How dare you? R Corp? Wild Hunt. Rabbit. Sun Shower? Alright, guys. It's true, guys. Sun Shower is unfortunately the most overrated ID because he's underrated. That's why, guys. You gotta understand. Sun Shower Heathcliff is the most overrated ID because he is the most underrated. That's why. Not because he's bad. Because he's so underrated that he actually becomes overrated. I think R-Corp? Dude, R-Corp is like insane though. I wouldn't say R-Corp. Oh, he's talking about Heathcliff. If you think about it, LCB Heath is kind of overrated. LCB Heath is like one of the best base sinners in the game. That is kind of overrating. The least used are the most underrated. Corp Heath is mid now. But 4 fragile is like insane. But we'll put I don't know, dude. Can I even I guess we'll put him that we need characters, you know what I'm saying? And let him be an underdog. We'll do R-Corp because he has been made somewhat irrelevant because of full stop. Through mental gymnastics. What do you want? We were doing discussions, guys. It's like the, you know, that's what we're talking about. Alright, you know what, guys? We have a team. But if we had to put some IDs on here, let's just slap some IDs in here. Like, surely we could pick one for Rodion. Full Stop Heath is overrated. You know what, guys? Yeah, Full Stop Heath is overrated. He could only do 12,000 damage on skill 3. How is he overrated if he's been placed with Pokemon? Because everyone will be like, oh, use skill 3, use skill 3. No, I agree. I don't actually think he's underrated. I would rather him be like base. Fuck it, we're using these 6 centers. You see these 6 centers here, guys? Ring, Slosh, Grip, Hammer, K-Corp, Chef. Believe it. This is the team we're running. This is the team of all time. These are the overrated gang. How come Ring Sang is overrated? Because our director doesn't like him. But he's gonna carry my team. Yeah. Anyway. So I'll make everyone a poise unit. Okay, an hour in and we're starting, dude. This is how you know it's an ever stream, guys. It takes an hour to start. Ooh, Camilla? Oh, that's to be crushed, though. Who do you think is more glazed, Solemn Lament or Ring? Definitely Ring. Solemn Lament is more glazed because that's like a fan favorite. But like, definitely Ring. How many blunt do we have? 1, 2, 3. We got a few blunts. We'll do to be crushed, sure. Dude, look at this team, dude. I did not cook with this team. Wait, what's wrong with my team? And also, just to make sure, guys, just to prove to you that Ring Sang isn't carrying my team, I'm going to put him last. I'm going to put him last on the deployment order so he does not get an extra skill slot. Just to prove to you guys that he's overrated. We'll do like, we'll do, I guess, Slush Gregor. There you go. Alright, y'all about to crash out how OP my team is. Chat, would you not say that this is like a new player? Like, this is a new player team, dude. Would you not agree, guys? Is this the real stream title? the new player street. Like, look at the new player team, dude. No? What do you mean, no? This is new players, guys. Bro did I did 2 10-pulls, and this is what I got. Get him, dude. Good shit. Honestly, I'm hyping up Gregor, dude. Gregor in here, he's gonna be Peem. Okay, we're already doing well. I like to see. 3 3-pulls and 2 10-pulls is crazy. Hold on, watch this. Oh my. Ooh! Tell him, Gregor! Oh my god, dude, that was crazy, no? Bro did 11 damage. He had to show him, dude. He had to not only did he do 11 damage, he did that shit on purpose. Okay? When you want to know why? If you think about it, he didn't want to, like, he had to show that he's not overrated by doing 11 damage. Which I think is a genius move. You should pair it with Brutality Run just to show how goated these IDs are. You know what? Maybe we do that. Convert trauma to rupture. The non-existent trauma in question. Not as until we have to decide what skill to use on floor 1. What do you mean? I always do that. What's the floor goal? The goal is to win. Okay. Holy shit. He's gonna kill him! Boom! He annihilated the heretics, dude. I need you to show them how good you are. 5. Yeah, we'll get to 5. I'm not going to superposition, guys. Do you think they'll ever rework old IDs? Up tie 5. That's probably what they'll do. That is Kim Ji-hoon's direction. Guys, look. We gotta sit down as a group, okay? We gotta sit down as a family and talk about this. Sir Kim Ji-hoon's direction is not the one that the common people agree with. Okay? He wants power creep, because in his mind, power creep equals, like, fits in with the story. Right? Like, that's how he wants to work it in his head. In his head, right? If... Also, oh god, Chef Gregor. Oh god. In his mind, chat, an ID should be stronger than something else because it is part of the story. Right? Which means that Chef Gregor, who is a Canard level threat, should not be on equal terms as the GOAT Priest Gregor. Right? That's what the director wants. And unfortunately for us, that is just what you have to accept. Now, should that mean a character is absolutely abysmally dog shit? No. How would we fix this? Well, they already said that they don't want to go back and do buffs and nerfs. They're only going to do stuff before an ID releases, or if they have to do it after it releases. How is he overrated? Because he's the most goated and Corp ID in the game. He's the most goated Meursault ID, that's why he's overrated. Now, are there flaws with Kim Ji-hoon's way of thinking? Yes. How do we fix this? Well, up ties. Now, there's a way they could do it. Okay. Theoretically, guys, if Season 1 to 2 IDs were incredibly cheap to uptie comparative to Season 4 and 5 IDs, that would solve a lot of the issues. If you pulled Chef Gregor, and it costed you a total, and I mean total, of like 30 thread to uptie him to uptie 4, I feel like a lot of people would be less inclined to be aggressive with that, you know what I'm saying? But because it takes the same amount to uptie 4 Gregor than it does to uptie 4 Chef Gregor than it does to uptie 4 Priest Gregor, you have an issue, right? Imagine, chat, if Season 1 to 2 IDs only costed you like 50 thread. Well, shit, 50 thread? For that? That's pretty goated. Oh, he's not the best ID in the game? Well, he was really cheap, so I could use him as a cheap alternative. You know, that's kind of like the thought process. How about egos? I don't think there's anything wrong with egos. Make them cheap from the dispenser? Yeah, if you just make them cheap overall, I think it solves a lot of the issues. I think egos are fine. Because egos are supposed to be an addition that you use, right? They are there to enhance your gameplay, not define your gameplay. IDs are there to define your gameplay. Also, hey. Okay, peak, hold on. We're gonna inflict bind? Wait, hold on. What if I did this, though? Oh, dude, hold on, chat. Wait, watch this. Ooh. When's the new Fire Force episode coming out? It comes out on the weekend. Ring saying where are the S2s? Go on. Reduced atoms. Slushmon and Salt. I think it's really funny. Remember, guys, I'm clickbaiting you all, okay? This isn't my true opinions, alright? This is all a fake. This is all an act, alright? And all an act to get YouTube views, okay? Ignore that he just did 350 damage to his arm, right? He's overrated, okay? I gotta keep reminding you guys that in case you send pipe bombs to my house. Hold on. 44? Hold on, that's pretty big. Favored? We like that. Let's go. Look at that, dude. Edged perfectly at minus 44. Because sanity go in red and red bad. This is Agenda Bus Company. Like, guys, I don't want to say anything, but we've almost reached my average, like, live stream viewership in the equivalent of 1 hour. So that's how you know the clickbaiting worked. I'm sending an Enclair tech. He's overrated, so you'll be fine. Don't do that. You know what? I'll have Chef Gregor to counteract you. Chef Gregor, beat them. Look at him! Look at him! Oh my god! Never say he's overrated again. Never say he's overrated again. Look what he just did. He's owned that man. He went in with the. This is like an average team, my average team run, like unironically true though. I am no longer mentally ill. That was exact damage, dude. 50 damage. Dude, 50 damage is insane. Ooh. Nebulizer's also insane. He killed him in one skill. Guys, can you name any other ID that would kill him in one skill? I bet you can't. That's how you know he's the GOAT. Bear the brutality. Dog. Alright guys, we're paying the dog. Ring Sang? No, he wouldn't. Guys, if I did Ring Sang on that skill, he would have done 1 coin on S2 and would have not killed it. I'm 100% betting you. Dog time. Dog time. Hold on, watch this tactical genius. Guys, I'm going to inflict 2 okay, guys, hold on, hear me out. Right, hear out my genius. I'm going to inflict 2 paralyze onto the head, and then both of these attacks are going to hit me, but they're going to min roll because I inflicted 2 paralyze. We're bullying the fox instead of 2. Sun Shower is overrated, guys, so we have to bully him. This is the rules. Okay, peek. Oh my god, let's go. My girl. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh, we staggered him. Get him, Gregor. Boom. Oh my god, 56 damage. Never doubt Slosh Mail. Look at that. No Head. Glow stick well. I like King of Binds. King of Binds would be mine pick because he's just so cool. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Who's this attacking, by the way? Oh. I made her sing Umbrella. Yeah. Let's have you do a little bit of a tanking. I believe. Hold on, Chef Gregor. How much poise you got, bro? How much poise? Pride and sloth. Okay. Ooh, he's just cooking him. I'm like Kim Ji-hoon when I like move my mouse around him, so you know that. Ah. Okay, we're blocking ampule time. Definitely how we match with the fry. True, that's fair. That's a good one. Do 2 bind next turn. Hold on, 2 bind next turn is kind of crazy now. And we'll do this. Oh, I just realized he corroded Enclair. I kind of forgot about that. I forgot about the -20 sanity gimmick. Oopers, I forgot. I want to hand on the lava kitchen or something. Bad play, I cannot read. Don't worry, he's going to corrode into Lantern. Fine. Oh. Right. He's targeting my team! Bro! Stop that. Don't do that. Oh god. Don't stagger my team. They can handle it. Oh, they see? And that's why they're overrated. Why didn't I pick 9-2 for Sinclair? I forgot about the egos. Oops. I forgot about egos. It's fine. Why must sacrifice every fight? Every fight? How am I gonna have enough fights for that? It might be impossible. It might be impossible. Oh, he's not corroded anymore. We got our boy back. Spent all my costs in the show for Greg, it goes. We sacrifice Sinclair for Fell Bullet? I will do that if I have to. No, I meant like there's not enough fights. There's not enough sinners for fights is what I'm saying. I'm pretty sure there's more than 6 fights. Maybe not actually. I'd have to see how possible that is. Also, it'd be very hard to do because like I'd have to purposely let someone get hit. It sounds like it sounds like if I had the ability to instantly kill my sinner on command, I would do it. That's what it sounds like. But I don't have that ability, and that makes it very hard to do that. Get him, Chef. Oh my god, he's gonna kill him. Oh my god. No, I meant on the floor. The hardest part is how do I kill one? Like round 1, what do I do? I just sit there and block with everyone. Like it's kind of annoying to set up, is what I'm trying to say. And I'm hooked on K-Corp IVs. That sounds crazy. Take Sevians and don't retreat him. I mean, we did do a no retreat run, but we didn't win it though. I have to do it. I have to do that. We have to rerun that back because I didn't win. Holy shit, Gregor, let's go. Holy shit, yo, don't sleep on his damage. Wait, he kind of cooked like that, though. All I'm saying is, guys, is Chef Gregor just did more damage that turn than Ring Sang. I'm just letting y'all know. You follow the rest of your team, but probably time use up for no reason. Oh, that's true. Not a challenge. Yeah, it's light work for it is light work for Chef Gregor. Was it this team? I like when he puts his helmet on. He looks super cool. I beat Minecraft. I don't know how to speedrun Minecraft, let alone beat it. I haven't beaten Minecraft since I was in Unk School, guys. Guys, I haven't beaten Minecraft since I was in Sephiroth High. Like, I don't even know how to. I don't even know like the modern way to do it is anymore. Oddly enough, wild. YouTube's doing something. Holy shit, 20 damage, dude. Just as a reminder. Oh, he's about to get so much SP from this. Nice. Someone should make it that randomizes the skills and stats of every combat phase. God, I wish. I wish there was a randomizer for this game. Guys, if there was a randomizer for this game, I would deadass be like, I would be on the speedboard. I would be on the speedrun categories. Guys, you know that... Hold on, guys. Did you know that there is a speedrun for Limbus Company? Hold on, hold on. We're gonna do a detour real quick. Hold on, chat. We're gonna test something. Speedrun.com, Limbus Company. What do we got? Kantos 1 to 7. There's no run found. This is updated, by the way. This did not used to be like this. Hold on. We got new runs now? Mirror Dungeon? 12 days ago? 41 minutes? Mirror of Dreaming? 11 minutes? What? Wait, how the fuck do you... What? Whoa, 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 hold on. Guys, hold on. Holy shit. Holy shit, this guy's fast! Damn! Hold on, we gotta see this. What the fuck? Oh, it's in normal mode. Dude, this guy... Holy shit! What the fuck? Oh my god! What? This is an MD speedrun, yeah. Dude! Does he just hit win rate? No, he doesn't hit win rate! What? A normal mode speedrun. I'm kind of I kind of want to watch this, guys. Hold on. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Okay, guys, we're putting the run on pause real quick. Because I want to I actually want to see this. There's a separate tag for hard? Wait, really? Am I silly? Oh, it is here. Mirror Dungeon hard. 19 minutes 3 months ago. What the fuck? 19 minutes 3 months ago? I've completed it a month ago. Of course, I wouldn't use the new IDs, and the renounced can also be optimized as it's too random. Maybe I won't try this again. Oh? Why is it so depressing? Hold on. Oh, we're having a look at this. Okay. I don't know what this music is. I don't know if that music's copyrighted or not. Is this MDI? This is not MDI. I don't think. I assume it's a burn team. Oh, it is a burn team. I just wanna... How does he get so... How's it so fast? Sweep the competition? Oh, I see. I see Hell's Chicken. What team is this, by the way, actually? I'm very curious. Hold on. I want to have a look at the team. I have the music muted because... That's probably copyrighted. Gregor? Hold on. We gotta see the team. Can I see the team? Okay. Base Yi Sang. Enfaust. Shi Don. Ryoshu, Meursault, Base Lu. Greg. Magical Otis, Enclair, Rodion, What? Interesting. Well, this is before Fire Fist. This was 3 months ago. Actually, was this before Fire Fist, chat? 3 months ago. 25th, 1st of January. Fire Fist wasn't there. Yeah, Fire Fist wasn't the 1st of January. Fire Fist was not before January. He was in February. This is before Fire Fist. The olden days of Burn. Dude, I'm kind of sad. He says this guy says he won't try it again. Guys, maybe if we speedran and beat him, it would motivate the guy to speedrun again. It was a month before he submitted it. That's true. Yeah, because you can see that it's you can see because look, it's the Miracle in District 20 events. This is in December. What about the other speedruns? So no one's on 1 to 8. Well, no one's on 1 to 7. No one's on 1 to 6. No, one person's on 1 to 5. Froggo. That's Froggo. Wait a minute, that's Froggo. Froggo's the only person who's on a 1 to 5? Show New Game Plus? Oh, okay, sorry. Save Speedrun Society. Wait, what's the difference between New Game Plus, chat? Wait, guys, what's the difference between New Game Plus? Is New Game Plus just got, like, oh, like, no account? What are the rules? Modifying the game is proven. You must play a fully vanilla copy of Limbus. You cannot make macros, bots, scripts, but rebinding keys are allowed. I see. Category rules. Timer starts once you begin the first fight in the game on 2 and ends when the count of 5 credits roll. You can skip the levels that are dialogue only. You're allowed 2 breaks in a single run. Lasts up to 4 hours in a row. During a break, you aren't allowed to touch the game or play the game anymore, but the timer is stopped. Huh. Interesting. We have one person who's done it in 14 hours. A year ago! What about Kanto 4? No one in Kanto 4. Guys, what if we clean swept this? Dude, guys, what if we did all of them? Oh no, I'm getting new ideas, guys. Surely we could do Kanto 1 to 3 in a day. There's no way we can't do Kanto 1 to 3 in like 6 hours. Right? What are the rules for this? Power creep them, basically. What about RR5? No RR5 runs? Really? Chat. I think I know what we're gonna do. I think I know what we're. Oh. I think I know what we're gonna do later. Guys, I think I know what we're gonna do later. Nobody bothers to submit to speedrun.com. Isn't that like the best speedrun site? Ferb, I know what we're gonna do tomorrow. That's literally exactly how I feel. Ooh, I'll sell something. Sell. Isn't it about time anyway when it turns? That's true. That's why no one would submit it. But guys, you guys know my turn limit, right? You guys know how I'm awful at doing low turn counts. Exactly, guys. Think about it. People care more about the turn thing. But guess what? I suck at, dude. I suck at low turn counts, chat. It would be literally perfect. Wouldn't it be perfect for me, guys? Because I'm ass at turn counts, so I might as well do fucking speedrun instead. Surely I could speedrun it. Fuck the turn count. I'll be the #1 speedrunner. And then I can clickbait the video. Oh my god. This is how I became the #1 speedrunner in Limbus company. Dude. Oh my god. It's already sounding so beam. Who's clashing this, by the way? It's you. I'm going to be the #1 speedrunner. Like All Might. Now, Library Ruiner speedrun? Fuck that, dude. I'm not doing a fucking Library Ruiner speedrun. Library Ruiner speedrun? That sounds like a nightmare to go. Eye Rupture, let's go. So, from what we saw, the hardest one, unironically there, is probably going to be the Mirror Dungeon hard speedrun. Because that was 18 minutes. And that one requires a lot of RNG. But there's a chance that we could just power creep it. Like, if we take, like, full stop office... Oh no, because you need burn, right? We could definitely power creep it with burn. Dude, maybe we do power creep it with burn. Let's go bring Enclair. That sound like Esgru. How? Possible. I am me. I am no one else. Yeah, no, there's no runs completed for the new game plus. The only new game plus that was completed was Volcano 5. And so I'm thinking we can do Kanto 3. Do I like blood on my IDs? Yes, but depends. There's a few. I don't like Chroma. I don't like Grip Faust's blood, but I think Enclair's blood looks cool. I like it when my IDs are gritty. What about Enconfallen? There's Enconfallen on them? They have no Enconfallen. Like, I think this is fine. I have no problem with, like, I like this. This is cool. But Grip Faust's one looks a bit off to me because I feel like her, the blood kind of covers a lot of her details. It's a bit off. For 1 to 3, probably Poise. I have Slush Mail there? Wow. Because she's overrated. So I'm thinking, 1 would be literally anything. Maybe it's Bleed. Guys, maybe it's Bleed. I don't know. Because, like, wouldn't I just, like, would I even run the strongest IDs? Or no? Do I even need them? I don't even think I need them. Exactly, right? I feel like I'm such a higher level. The problem is, guys, that Manager Don has long animations. Right? So it's like, is it worth it? Which one takes longer, Factory or MFE? I honestly feel like Factory takes longer. I know that's not true, but it really feels that way. Okay, it's time to corrode. Actually, or is it? Yeah, it's time to corrode. Ring Sang. Banned. Banned from society. I'd corrode. You'd stagger them before the coins anyway, true. But not the rest. Bias. Did I just try to look for whistles? Maybe. Maybe. Maybe I did. Is there a problem with that? I kind of forgot if I put whistles on there. Oh god. Oh god damn it. Wait, hold on. Bro, he's hitting my tanks, man. You're stop hitting my tanks, bro. Guy's hitting my tanks, man. You really just want AoE. Yeah. Guys, is Enclair the speed run carry? Dude, Enclair might be the speed one carry. We'll have to investigate that. What if like a full burn team? I don't know how that'd play out. True. Well, actually, because if we use the... Well, no. Here's the thing, guys. Because if we use a full burn team, like with all the Lius, the new Rodyon stuff, and all the SP gen, we get so much SP gen from just existing. From the burns. I think Hopes and maybe the Ring are overrated. So clickbaited. Yeah, you got clickbaited. See? It's probably the most optimal place for Superbia. Superbia would probably be like fluid sacking at the beginning of a run. Yeah. Also, only having 4-hour segment breaks, by the way, is kind of crazy. Like, how would I do it, dude? The longest I can go on for a stream is like 5 hours. That's like my absolute max. I would not be able to last longer than that. And that's like really pushing it. Like 5 hours is really pushing it. Can you see saplings past story stages? Yeah. Sabaton when? Oh, dude! You're a genius, Jay! That would actually be the peak time to do a subathon. Would be just doing the speed run. Hold on. That's kind of a peak idea. Alright, 3K will do it. Actually, I shouldn't say that. That's too little. 5,000. And we'll do a speed run. Maybe. I don't know. Actually, I'm not gonna. I'll take that back. Write that down. Write that down. Didn't I click back an EU ID once and end up true? Wait, did I? Is over halfway? I would cry. Wait, did I clickbait an ego? When did I do that? I probably did. I've done a few clickbaits. Tasteful clickbaits, obviously. Dude, these are some gray ass fucking packs, bro. What is this? Okay, now there you go. And you submit it like that. That's crazy. You know what? We'll do gears.
불로 정화하고 깨끗한 세계를
I
세우라.
honestly think, guys, the best way to do the speedrun for Mirror Dungeon speedrun, by the way, would be doing what do you call it? Trying to do get all of the railway packs, like all of the single fights, like railway pack, like Jesus, or who else is like a single fight? I don't think doing like a section 4 would be good. What else is there? Maybe like line 3 or something. Like if I speedrun Love Corp, I'd cry. Well, I guess if I'm speedrunning Love Corp, I don't have to get the true ending, do I? If I'm speedrunning Love Corp, I only have to make it to day 45. The bottom ego is jump scare. Yep. Ooh. We are going to do CQB. Learn CQB. Yusang paid attention to class. Thank you, Yusang. Fortunately, we have no ammo skills. Bum. Bum, bum, bum. Equalizer. Hell yeah. Gun. Gun.
불로 정화하고 깨끗한 세계를 세우라.
You know what? Maybe we'll do speedrunning after Kano 8. Doing it after Kano 8 might be like a giga idea. Because we're going to be swamped with the story. Oh. Plus, we'll get more OP IDs. And the level cap will go up, so we can probably speedrun it even faster. That's a genius idea. Big W's. Massive W's, guys. Massive W's. We only accept massive W's here. Bump. Dead. Hey, look. The contract. Look at that, dude. By the way, kind of crazy, chat, that this is like a buff that only exists to this ego gift now. Like, damn, that's cool. I wonder how long Hong Lu season ID will work. That's a great question. It's probably going to be... hopefully it's a rupture, guys. Wouldn't that be cool? Orbs the sugar. What? Cincture. The sinking. That's thrill. How thrilling. How thrilling indeed. Wow. Okay. Well. I mean, you know, it's, you know, I mean, it's free. I might as well, you know. I might as well take it, you know. I think, saying, grab that little bad boy, grab that bad boy, and, you know, we're all good, and then we're all happy. I did this, but it's whatever. Need more money, Arthur. Reindeer sinking charge, yeah. Ooh, good point. A sinking charge. Wow. Or perhaps it is rupture sinking. 5 flesh on clashable counter. True though. No, Gregor, please. Have this man roll tails. No. He was too good.
합격장.
Oh my god. Evade this.
다시 좋아. 점 찍었네.
Okay. We're cooking.
다 죽어라.
뭐가 찬 저항일 뿐이다.
Yeah, use that, do that, and that.
불길 속으로.
Oh, 35! Oh my god. Oh, he's clashing for damage. Hold on. Let him cook. Okay, let him cook.
침묵하라.
Ow. We are so, poise filled. Look at how much poise we have.
점 찍었네.
I love poise. No. Please. Spare me. No. I know what we need. We need some bleed egos for, we need some bleed egos for Chef. Not because he needs it or anything, but, you know, because, like, it's nice, you know, because you gotta treat your chefs right.
다 죽어라.
Okay. Nah, I cook.
적출할.
True.
뭐가
Oh my god, 21 skill too. Holy shit. She has sloshed them. Okay. How many more of these we got to go through? 35. Okay, not bad.
갑니다.
I got time. Jade, like the Jade Emperor. Chinese, like Hong Lu. They confirmed new status effect.
침묵하라.
Yeah, just 24, you're right, yeah. Oh. Gregor! Shit, I think Gregor got staggered. No! They staggered him. Now this would speed up. I just did a little this. I just did a little bit of a cheeky blind obsession. Meow. Yo, yo. Oh, it's okay, man. We saw your speedruns on speedrun.com. You better hold that record for now, because I'll be coming for that shit later. Those are ancient, yes. I was clickbaited. Nah, like half clickbaited, half clickbaited. I don't, no, there was only there's only one. There's only a few of them that we saw. Where's the 1 to 3 speedrun? We're gonna do it at some point. That's probably the one I could realistically do in one stream. That's the one I can realistically do. I'd have to figure out how we do the other ones, because you can only get a 4-hour break. And you know, that's kind of hard when we don't have 4 hours. In 1 hour? Was it an hour? I thought it was 12 hours. I thought you did it in 12.
갑니다.
Only if you want to do non-new game. We'll probably do new game plus. Because getting a whole new account is a struggle. Not a struggle, but kind of a struggle, yeah. Am I watching the correct one? Yes. Oh, it was just. Oh, okay, I see. It was 12 hours. Yeah, well, you know what? Fair enough. That would definitely explain it. Which is 35, which is very close. And Solon Chef is so overrated. Well, there you go. Now you know you're on the right place. Why am I using Slosh Mail? Because she's the best Slosh Mail unit in the game. What do you mean? Everyone knows that Slosh Mail Ishmael's the best Slosh Mail in the game. Why is Chef Gregor here? Because he's so underrated that he's overrated. The new count's probably the most fun story mode speedrun. Ooh, I mean, it would be interesting. If it was so easy to make a new account, I definitely would try it. Because, like, how would you... Like, what happens if you have to reset? Like, what do? You just have to make a whole new account? Reinstall the whole new game? Oh my god. You guys make a new Steam account? That's for every attempt? That sounds so lame.
금방이죠.
That's something. What do you mean?
끈덕지게 관찰한 결과죠.
What do you mean? That's something. Ooh, hold on. Another thingy. Oh my god, really? They really just want to give me S2s. Oh, yeah. Potentially. I wonder if there's a way to reset it. Aren't there a few enemy events where if it's greater to fail? Yeah, there are some. In burner Steam. That sounds just incredibly useful to do for like speedruns, yeah. Oh, there is someone there, Laka. I feel like that's like one of those things where like a lot of more people would do it if they had the easeability of just resetting an account. But it also goes under the modifying game files rule that PM are doing now, so I guess it's a bit more risky to do now. Can you just do it and reset for it? I'd rather not get in trouble with ProjectMoon. It's hard, like, it's a hard not life. Half of the team beat Garage. Just niche. True, it is niche. Speedrunning is already a niche thing, and then in this game it's also already niche. It's niche, but it has the potential to be so cool. Like, I could just imagine. It's definitely one of those things where, like, if you could attempt it, like, I would be, like, so down. So maybe we're definitely going to try the 1 to 3. Do New Game Plus 1 to 3. Oh, also having the energy. How the fuck do you solve the energy crisis? That's actually actually, you know what? How did you solve it, Rod? Because how the fuck do you have enough energy to... That's actually, now that I think about it, you might be energy capped. Yeah. That requires, like, a lot of energy. Seeing that, I haven't done anything. I'm innocent.
갑니다.
Couldn't levels get you through it? If it's a new account... Hey, the weekly thing. Well, you need to do some management at the very end. I guess if you're only ever using it or like if you're maximizing every single bit of energy, it should be possible. How the fuck do they do it on the speedruns though? Pop the 10 thing? Yeah, that's probably what you have to do. You have to spend money for the daily reset, yeah. Dude, guys, I can't believe I have to say this, but the Limbus company, Kanto's 1 to 7 speedrun is pay to win. You get from the pass along the way? Assuming you have the pass. Assuming it's a new account. I don't know if it's possible. Yeah, the rules might need to be adjusted there. He's the most ass ID in the game. That's why, because he's so ass, he's good. I think it might be. Might be impossible without infinite energy. Only you might. Wait, why? Because of you, my flesh encounter can do so much damage. Oh. Hmm. You can't level up your IDs. Wait, what? Wait, that's it. Wait, you can't level them up at all? It has to be fucking raw? Because that's as much. Oh, you're right. Except for when you get. No, you're right. You don't even get them as rewards. Oh my god, and you need modules to progress, so you rely on support. Oh shit. I didn't even think about that. You can't use supports in MDs, right? Including story. Bing. Who's hitting? Ringsang? So you're fighting him with your level 20 IDs. Oh. Okay, it's literally impossible. It's actually literally impossible. Okay. That sounds like the run might need to be adjusted, high-key. That sounds like we need to get the actual run reevaluated.
갑니다.
Is the latest you could possibly do. Okay. Interesting. Interesting indeed.
이 구속구가 나의 폭력을 저지하기엔 턱없이 모자르지.
Either there needs to be a client specifically for it, or the rules need to be changed.
파도가 모든 것을 쳐부술 거다.
I think if they allowed it so that you could have as many breaks as you want, as long as you didn't record the time, it wouldn't be an issue. I feel like the only allowed 2 breaks thing is kind of like impossible. Like that kind of screws it over. Cause it's like, damn, I only got 2 breaks? Like, what the fuck you mean? Maybe I can kill here? Killing would be nice. I'll roll hard enough for the massive offensive diff. Can you do that? I'll do snack. Like you're just allowed an infinite amount for 1 and beyond. I think they should just make it that you're just allowed any, like you're allowed to pause. I think they should just make it that like you're allowed to pause at the main menu. Because if you could do segmented runs, as in all one, like it's still one run, like it might be only segmentedly possible. Like you might only be able to do it with segments. I'm not sure. Segments are their own category? Are they? I didn't even see it. Indeed. What is this? You're weak to Pierce, right? Yeah. Is goofy. Who's it targeting? Only you beat that, bro. Okay.
불길 속으로.
Butcher this man. Well, I guess we'll have to think about that. It's utterly unwatchable. We didn't get to look at it, but I just saw it while we were looking at the website. I was like, what the hell? Frog's there. I was like, that's funny. +1 coin power. Karma, beautiful. Rude. Can we do like this? Beautiful.
적출할게요.
I did notice that the speedrun category got updated. I don't know when it updated, but I remember checking it like a bit ago, and it didn't have all of the new content updates. So I was like, oh my god, they actually updated the category, even though there's like 3 people total who've done stuff on it. I was like, oh, that's funny. Bonk, bonk, stab, stab. Got me and Janny to do it all. Damn. Well, damn. Also, I am getting a little unlucky with, still 11 months old. Yep. Got chained. What kind of strats were there? Ding.
갑니다.
Blop, blop, blop. I suppose which support ID to bring. And the dungeon route. I do remember doing the dungeon. I do remember the dungeon routing one for when I was doing the Nuzlocke. Yeah, because Kano 3 has like loop-de-loops and secret passageways you can go through. I am quite familiar with that one. Slash weak. Summoning that. Up that, and you know what? Let's go here.
점 찍었네.
Big number. Okay, I like this. Attaboy, chef, come on. Attaboy. Attaboy. Think. Oh. Ow. Stop saving my fish. There we go, 1 down. 2 down. 1 more. And he explodes next turn. So I don't even have to worry about him. Well, unless I lose the clash. Let's do that. You're about to corrode again, but you know what? Corrode for fun. Do a little corroding for fun.
갑니다.
What if maximum was 50 instead of 45? How would clashes look like? Just infinite? If it was 50 instead of 45, every coin roll would be 100% heads. Which would mean that, yes, it is possible to have infinite rolls. If you had 2 people clashing that rolled the exact same max account on max coins, it would actually be impossible. It would be soft lock. Very nice job. Oh, is it? I didn't even know that.
점 찍었네.
You sure it goes 99 and stops? It stops? What do you mean it stops? Like it just ceases? It's just like, alright, that's it, game's done. No more allowed. It just ends the clash. Can you imagine the law implication of that, by the way? It's just they just go, alright, can we just agree that this is a, can we agree to disagree? They're like, yeah, okay, we'll agree to disagree. That sounds funny. Nice. Now we win this. I think. And it gets staggered. And then we hit the damage button. And then we go, yeah. And we go pop, 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 pop.
비뚤어졌구려.
Mm-hmm. Okay. One more turn.
썰어볼까?
Up. What could this team possibly be for? Just to prove that everyone can love every ID in the game. This fight is so long. To be fair, we got a very weird early pattern with the karma. The karma got spread really evenly between everyone. So, like, it actually was making it hard to kill someone. Oh, dude, yeah, I'm taking Anakin for you. Because this would imply I only need 25. Actually, no, I shouldn't do it. But I really want it, though. Damn it. It's not that bad, but... And I saw Ring sang an Enclair, no. More confusing the more I look at it. Well, you know, it's there. Using half these while yapping about Limbus title if didn't want doable digit views. I mean, yeah, I've lost like 70%, guys. So obviously it must imply that, like, you know, the yapping was working. Speaking of, final floor. Really, this can't be that bad. Ooh. Okay. You know what? I'll do Sunk Gloom. All this to not get Halo. I got Halo. Ooh, wayward passenger. Oh, mouse. Hello, my trapped little creature. Come here. Guys, I can't get over how fast that dude who was clicking in the fucking normal run was, by the way. That guy was clicking so fast that the game, the UI, wasn't loading before he clicked. How the fuck did he do that? So no rags? I mean, I'll try to get it if I can, but... The game is the game's will if I get it or not. Trash decent to piss off the viewers? I would never piss off you guys. Why would I do that? That would be so inconsiderate of me. You know? I would never try to bait you guys into engagement, okay? That's rude, uncalled for. A misuse of your trust. We have to beat the Koreans. We have to beat the Koreans.
조명이 전멸하는 저곳으로 파도가 모든 것을 쳐부술 거다.
Bow, bow, bow. No face skip, but that's alright. It makes him recover if he loses it. It's really funny. That, you do you. You break this. You break, unironically, this. Stab, stab, stab. Oh wow, that did not do a lot. I severely overestimated how much damage I was going to do to these portals. Oh boy. Okay. Yeah, alright. We're going to be in for a... We're going to be in for a tree on these portals. I severely overestimated. Oopers. Didn't think I'd have to fucking do that. That is a fucking oopers indeed. I'll be fine. Like a Portal 2. I've become common. Oh, 1 HP. That's unfortunate. Who invited Slushbell? She invited herself. Alright. Hello, Mr. Buffed Man. Oh, Jesus. He's so strong. Okay, but there's a potential here. I definitely break that arm. Means I can then do this. Okay, one arm broken. And then this should break this arm. Yeah, there you go, it's another arm broken. 2 arms broken. Okay, Korp Hong Lu invited him. He's just a nice guy, he wanted to invite him. Nice. Oh. Chef Gregor, no! Chef Gregor, no! You killed Chef Gregor! You monster! You bastard! No. Wait. Yeah. You killed Chef Gregor. No. My boy. They took out one of my goats. Whatever am I gonna do now? He will not be missed. Oh, thank fuck I have... Thank fuck I have Carmilla, because goddamn. Why is the lobotomy ego sloshing and not... if it's not Warpug's exclusive? Because it was gotten from a branch, a lobotomy branch. That was like that was not connected to the main branch. Where's my manager Don? He's on vacation. Post to death aura. As before? Hell yeah. Oh, right here. But Wild Hunt clutched. Hey, good shit. I'll make them extremely confused. Not the first time. Not the first, not the last, baby. Okay, it's the first one. Don't stagger my boy, please. Oh, Meursault's totally getting staggered. Why is Carl called Miller? I don't know. You have to ask. Uh-oh. I think my Corp Meursault's almost dying. Okay, my guy's fine. Okay. He's a little bit wounded. But he's alright. He's just got a bit of a flesh wound. The RS will be Carl Electric. Oh, dude, I don't even know what the fucking... I think my Meursault just died. I think Meursault died. That is ego. That needs to be killed. You better fucking kill them quick. You better fucking kill that other one. She's not targeting me, so because she's not targeting me, she should destroy it. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Fishmail, please! My team! That's your team, Fishmail! That's your team! Why is the mariachi thing playing? Great point. Why is the mariachi thing playing in the fucking... Oh shit. Oh hey, look, we'll take a grey coat. Well, it's either that again or go down here, and I'm gonna go down here. Bug 300 lunacy. It might be. Because we've had the same thing happen where a bunch of where we had like the middle show up in Kathy's bedroom. Some silly stuff like that. Surely you have any clash. No? Okay, it's lame. Bygone days this. Can you just make them target more of your team? I swear I've had it. I swear I've had it where I've killed the enemy when I was corroded and the corrosion didn't go off. So it's like, I don't know. Maybe it's because maybe it's only on a focused encounter though. You might be right. Right here. Right here. Right here. Ooh. Okay, you go here. You go here. You go here and here. Up. Up. Goodbye. Is there a bug of the middle fighting in the wrong background? Yeah, we've had a few of these. I don't know if they're bugs or not, but we've had a few of these experiences where enemies will not be in the correct background. The one I can remember the most is the middle little brothers were inside Catherine's bedroom. That was probably the funniest one. I should probably not. Wow.
정출할게요.
Nice. They were. What did she do to them? Yeah, I don't know what she was doing, but I don't know what she did to have the middle sent after her, but maybe that's where they got the golden bow. They stole it from the middle. It could be the lore, guys. You don't know.
갑니다.
Big damage. Not a bug, it is lore. Maybe it was lore, who knows. Wait until someone makes a 40-hour lore video explaining the little brothers in Catherine's bedroom.
한 잔, 아니, 한 방 먹혔지?
Honestly, it's really good to bring the Kurikomo. Kurikomos are really good. Does anyone not use for not first passive? I've used him in recent times, and he's still really good. His S2 is insanely good. He sank soft rolling tails of the first coin. Impossible.
뒤에서 쓰러지는 건
Okay. There's this little dude left. Die. There we go. Battle done. This is his S3 and evade that make him the gambler. Hey, a prestige card. Yoink. Into a shop. Yoink. Into where I probably should revive my team. Okay, let's do some purchasing. Yoink that, yoink this. That issue is goated. Answer that. Maybe do a little bit of fusion. Oh, one more. Oh, I need another 2, 3, yeah. Unfortunate. Crushed memory. That's not what I wanted. I wanted clear mirror. You bastards. Oh, and then you gave me the rock. You freaking fricks. You the freaking freaks. Yeah, it's fine. I hate everything. I hate everything. Fuck it. Fuck it, I hate everything. You sundered memory. You know who never let me down? Thrill will never let me down. Do I even have any sinking on this team? 1, 2, 4, 5. No, I don't even have any sinking. Ellie, fellas. That is crazy. Yeah. Yeah, it is crazy. I'm not even gonna lie to you. It's so crazy, I'm not even shocked. Heike. That's how crazy it is. Crazy? That was crazy once. They locked me in a room. Rubber room. A room full of rats. And rats make me crazy. Okay, hold on. Who's the best Hong Lu ID in terms of bleed? Ting Tang, Kurokoma, or Hook? Kurokoma if you're doing the full Kurokoma team. Hook on his own. And then Ting Tang, I would not equate him to that of a bleed unit. More so he just has bleed application. Who 1% cursed trying to get consumed? Maybe it's cursed. Hey look, we got a fish. Who will win, chat? My fish? Or them? Oh, oh. This will be a battle of great proportions. Suddenly one day, element changed.
점 찍었네.
Fish time. Fish time. Okay, good. Use Garden of Thorns. You're right. Everyone actually thinks Chef Gregor is good. He's kind of like, he's got that dog in him. If you think about it. Think about it. Chef Gregor possesses Garden of Thorns. That's the biggest clout you could have as an ID in the game. There is no higher honor than being the wielder of Garden of Thorns. And if you can think of something else, you're lying. Chef, yeah, because he's Gregor. There you go. That's all the reason you need. Good stagger. Foolishness. I can respect it. He's like a very interesting unit, if you think about it. You know, he's good. I understand how you're supposed to use him. Chef Gregor is not supposed to be a clashing type. He's supposed to be a fast, like, unopposed attacker. But I don't think he's actually fast. Or is he fast? I don't remember. I have to check his speed. He might be middle, like average. Because, like, you want to inflict the same turn paralysis. Where's his speed? 39. Yeah, he has the. Oh, but I think that's with some buffs. Yeah, that's with some buffs. So he has the potential to be incredibly fast. And then you want, like, someone else to take the hit so that you. He's limiting his strength after to give him the ego. True. Nice. Very good. $71 damage is nuts, dude. Bro, he lifted that fish up with one hit. That not crazy? Goodbye, fish. Yippee! Victory! The mix of everything, yeah. We did it!
당연한 결과죠. 저는
Wow, and look at that, guys.
선택받았으니까.
Proven that the one who shot Corp Sinclair is the most overrated ID in the game. That's crazy that Ishmael did more damage than Hong Lu. And then there's a bit of a spike, one might say. There's a bit of a spike, one might say. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. Damn, where'd I get all this energy from? Did I never claim my modules? Oh shit, I have lunacy here as well? Oh shit, guys, you know what time it is. Grinding time. Also, quick a little update on my expenses check. Yeah, y'all see the fit, you know, y'all see the money. We got 90 pulls, chat. You know I'd be ready for that new Hong Lu. Hong Lu seems me for more for thingy. He's not ready for Walpippy. Dude, Walpippy is after Kano 8. I got 3... Guys, we got 3 months before Walpippy. I'm so ready, dude. But Hook is great at applying count on skill 3. And then Kurokomo is much more of a potency implier. Yeah. I thought it would be next week. Nope. Late May. It's got to be after Kano 8. Kano 8's not going to be 1 month. If Kano 8 comes out in May 30th, and it's going to take 6 weeks to finish Kanto 8, then 6 weeks after May 30th is going to be like late June. No, it's after... It's after finish. They said after Kano 8. I'm pretty sure Kim Jae-hoon said after the entirety of Kanto 8, not just after Kano 8 comes out. Hold on. Hold on, chat. I know how to fix this. It's in here, I think. No, not here. Hold on, let me check the Limbus Twitter. Okay, Lineage here, scheduled update. Scheduled update time. No, not this one. I did make a joke, chat, that it would be really funny if only Hong Lu's Kanto was 4 parts. I think that would be really funny. I think that's a really great inside joke to reference the Red Chamber. Okay, here we go. Here's the Walpurgis Night schedule. Hold on. So, Blah, 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 blah. I regret to inform you that Walpurgis Night event will be released after Kanto 8 is complete. So I beg your forgiveness and patience. Now, as we are currently all hands on deck for the development of Kanto 8, attempting to match the beginning of Walpurgis Night with the real one, again, could cause a significant delay, so I decided to forego the choice this time. Now, this is translated by Kim Jae-hoon. So, Kanto 8 is complete could either mean two things. After my banner? Oh yeah, you're right. So, Kanto 8 is complete can be either two things. One, it could mean Kanto 8 is finished developing. Like, we have finished developing Kanto 8. Or, two, the entirety of Kanto 8 in terms of the 3 seasons is finished. So, I am choosing to read this as all 3 versions of Kanto 8. And because it's coming on May 15th, so Kanto 8 is coming on May 15th, okay? I think it's going to take 3 weeks after that, which will then be June, the first week of June. And then it's going to be a week after that, or a fortnight after that. So yeah, it's going to be about, it's pretty much 2 months. Fortnite. I gotta update my banner. Oh! Yo! 100... Oh. 100... I have to click out of it. 100! That was the big 1-0, dude. Wow. Guys, that's crazy. We have 100 completed MDs. And how close are we to the achievement now? We are... Holy shit, chat. We are 6... Okay, we have 1 in stock today. So technically, we're only 5 away from the achievement. Dude, that's not bad at all, dude. We might get this done by the weekend, chat. The final mirror dungeon, dude. Before we get the Omega achievement and become an absolute Limbus Pro and get the epic banner that I'm gonna probably use for the rest of the time. The special effect banner. That's how you know I'd be a true Limbus gamer. Alright, you know what time it is. I'm gonna do some XP grinding. Ain't it fun? Do-do-do-do-do-do. Get him, Hong Lu. Thank you, buddy. Wouldn't load either. How weird. YouTube moment. Ba, 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 ba. Oh. Gun. Death. Guys, how would you feel? Right, I want you guys' honest opinion. When Inferno finishes, alright, when Inferno finishes, how would you guys feel if ProjectMoon came out and they said, alright, We're gonna take a single month break from updating Limbus, and we're gonna rework Limbus. We're gonna give it the Limbus rework. They rework the entire game, all the IDs and shit, and mechanics. What's the next one after Infernum? Purgatorio? That's a possibility, dude. They might rework the game. They could do like a Realm Reborn, you know. Limbus coming 2, exactly. They might pull like a Realm Reborn and like redo it. At least 3 months? I don't know, dude. They're pretty fast. Realm Reborn. I doubt they wouldn't update for a month. Oh, for 3 months though. Like 1 month, I can reasonably see them not updating because that's pretty much the deadline. 1 month is pretty much how long it takes at the end of a season. Right, that's like the end of season. Wait. That is true. It would be 12 kantos of content. But if it's just IDs they're affecting, if you think about it, they're not going to touch anything from like Kanto 5 onward. Like everything from Kanto 5 onward doesn't really need any changes. It would just be Kanto 1 to... That's why I say like a Realm Reborn, because it would be just more like a Kanto 1 to 3 adjustment. Assuming that no other ID that comes out is like affected. Because they're doing pretty well now at releasing stuff that is that doesn't need to be touched. Typically. I'm seeing Kanto thrive in my Kanto 7 lenses? What do you mean? Kanto 5 IDs are good. I am an avid believer that Kanto 5 is where the modern Limbus ID mentality came from. Plus. You're gonna feel very differently 5 Kanos. I mean, let's hope I'm around still 5 Kanos from now. That's like 3 years. If I have not beaten Ezgu in 3 years, then I'm a failure. And I would commit Sudoku. In fact, 5 Kantos from now. That is true. Overrated IDs are both full prophecy. This isn't the run. Why am I so hopeful? I died at Ezgu. Yeah, Ezgu killed me. I'm so hopeful because, like, I really like Limbus company. So I want to see the positive aspects and everything. Because I like this game. And it's great. So if something bad was to happen to it, I would crash out. Yeah, it's like a one-sided rivalry, guys. Except, I lose because I don't make tutorial videos. So I'm already in the losing. I'm already in the losing wall because of that. Or guides. You're gonna steal my account if I don't beat him on my Limbus Purgatorio. Okay. If I ever convert, if I ever get to chat with Ezgu, I'll let him know. Think. I have never watched this tutorial. I'm helping. There you go. I'm not really like a tutorial guy. Does someone get even an advantage from breakable coins? Every skill that has a breakable coins either rolls too high or the enemy wins. It's for the future. It's for the future. Think of it for 12 from like 3 Kantos from now when things are gonna start rolling 80 minimum. I've watched it and I cooked. No, you just have to watch. You have to watch three videos of mine for every. Yoshi, for every Esgu video you watch, you have to watch 3 of mine. Is this an MD run we use the most OP IDs? Not necessarily. We already finished. Actually, we kind of already finished the run. The run was over. I'll show you the team we used. I'm just grinding right now because I have a bit of extra modules. Almost. You must twice as much. Yeah. What do I think the index mechanic is going to be? Like, index as in... 5 long pass, watch 5 of it. I'm saved. Yeah, okay, you're good then. The ratio adds up. Yeah, you're fine. Sorry, what was the question? What do I think the index mechanic is going to be? Well, singleton doesn't really exist. Or does it? If you really think about it, you can't really use singleton. Singleton doesn't exist anymore because it's not a deck game. So, you can't have multiple of a thing, right? You can only have... You can have multiple of a skill, but... it doesn't really work the same. The toes? Or does it? Wow. That's how I would assume, right? A great idea. Singleton would either be no resonance, but that's kind of hard because no resonance is a lot different than no duplicate pages. Because if you want to use a bunch of index characters, right? Like, let's say you have like 3 index characters, right? It's most likely that 3 of them are going to share at least 2 of the same sin affinities on 2 skills. So, like, you kind of just... it forces you to kind of play like kind of an ass because you can't use the skill that you want. 12 E-cells. With 9 different skills. It'd be more one of the same skills. That's another thing I was thinking about. But that's such a... it's really hard because... there's 3 skill 1s, 2 skill 2s, and 1 skill 3 in the game. Like, in your ID slots. So... the chance of it being not a duplicate is really high for everything except skill 1s. Can I make a Hope Core team? Sure. Syncdon is happier than T-Don. That is true, yeah. And almost done. And there you go. Hope Core team. Make the most depressed team. Here you go. Here's the Hope Core team. What is the lore reason for all of these IDs in here? Well, some of them are happy and some of them make me happy. Any particular reason for the level 45? So, level 45 is way easier to hit than level 50. It takes like 3 times the resources, and really you don't lose too much from it. Look at how smiley Kiko. I know, right? He's so happy. This man. He's so happy. He gets to kill people. There's Cloud Splitter. Isang's happy because he gets to socialize. Look at my man. Coffee dude. That is true. Uptime 1 Gregor is Hope Core. There you go. Look at him. He's a happy man. Oh, yes, sir. Little Pablo. He doesn't know what is coming. Poor little guy. And now we make Despair Core chat. Hold on, now let's do Despair Core. That was Hope Core, and now it's time for Despair Core. Except Ryoshu kind of always likes what she's doing, so she's a bit, I guess, W Corp. This is Despair Core. This is who I'm gonna beat the Kantos with. What's he most depressed at? I guess that would be his most depressed. It might be Hook. Heathcliff is depressed with Ncorp. Eurodivi. Yeah, I was thinking Eurodivi or Hook. I'll do Eurodivi. Despair because she's a slosh. Despair because she's T-Corp. Sinclair's always despaired, but he's the most despaired as N-Corp. Despair as T-Corp. And Fire Fist. There you go. Pick Ryoshu because of her daughter. N-Corp is like... Well, Wild Hunt is like him going on like a freaking revenge trip. N-Corp, Heathcliff, is him getting mind controlled by N-Corp and like disappointing Kathy. That's like way more depressing than him going on like a revenge trip. Yeah, wipe that. Who is the most smashable ID for Fast in this? I mean, dare I need to say anything? Dare I need to say anything? No, I don't have to say anything. Will I do a burn one? Rodya, you gonna be available? Yeah, I'm gonna grab her. Yeah, actually, speaking of, she comes out tomorrow, doesn't she? Yes, dude, tomorrow. Good. She comes out tomorrow, so we're gonna shot her, guys, and then we're gonna do a burn team with her because I want to try her out. I'm also gonna uptie for her with the trial thing. Wait until it gets Shinra? True. The most smashable team? Well, obviously Gregor's going to be involved in that. I mean, look at this man. Look at this man. Where's Pablo? Pablo. Pablo, where are you? There he is. Look at him. Look at his little bug eyes, man. So adorable. But he's not gonna come out. So is you know what? So is Ishmael. So is this. But yeah, wood. Anyway. Getting backhand of RNGs because they keep getting new 3 stars. The most overrated gotta be Butler Ryoshu. Butler Ryoshu. But she's so baddie. How can she be overrated? Look at that. She's so awesome. Firefish doesn't have Pablo in the art. He does, he does. It's just hidden. Pablo's, he's always somewhere. I don't remember where he is here. I think he's like in the rain. Sometimes I'm the enabler. I don't enable anything. I don't know what you're on about. Where's Pablo? He's around here somewhere. He's in the card too. Oh, okay. Pablo. Pablo. Where are you, buddy? There he is! There he is! He's getting fucking burned alive! Pablo! Pablo! Save him! Someone save him! He's getting fucking burned alive! Pablo, get away from there! Guys, he is the he is the survivor, dude. So it does make sense that Pablo's gone, dude, you know what I'm saying? Like, he is the sole survivor. I found Pablo on the Lantern Ego. You wouldn't find it if I told you where it was? Bull. I bet I can find that shit. Pablo. Pablo. Where are you, bunny? Pablo. Pablo. Are you down here, Pablo? Pablo. Finding Pablo. You know what? I think we should do that. You know what? We're gonna save that for that. Wait, he is in the Uptight 1 art? Where is he? Pablo. Middle right. Around here. Oh! Is that him? Is that him there? Is he like, he's like in the water? Oh my god, Pablo! He's drowning! Someone help him! He's fighting for his life, dude, Pablo! Pablo! Get out of there! The hardest one is Gregor. Wait, really? Isn't he like in the... Yeah, there he is, look at him! No way, he's there at Priest Gregor? He is, dude, he's in the Priest Gregor. I know this, 100%. He's, God, where is he? Background? I'm gonna find him here. I know he's here. I remember people saying about it. He's in the Bloodfiend bottom left. There he is! There he is! Pablo! He's riding the mist, dude. He's a fucking vampire. Dude, he's literally riding the slash that he did, dude. He's like... and then he's also in this one, where he's flagellating himself. Yeah, there he is. He's a blood fiend! They turned Pablo into a blood fiend! No, my little man! They turned him into a blood fiend! Look at him! He's a fucking demon now! He's a fucking blood fiend! Oh, my little man. Fourth kindred Pablo. That's cute. That is cute. Is there a Pablo in Garden of Goat? I guess we'll have a look. In every mirror world, there is a Pablo. The roach is the other one. Let's see. Pablo. Pablo, where are you, buddy? Pablo is the first kindred? I'd believe it. This one I'm not completely sure on. He's in the background on the rock. Oh! Is that him? Pablo? Is that him? That might be it. Was that a floating rock? He's so tiny. It looks, I could see it now that I've noticed it, right? You can tell it's a lot more noticeable, but it also does have the same coloring as a rock. You got turned into bone meal. That's gotta be a reach. It's pretty much as close to a reach as possible. I love Pablo. Guys, can we get a thumbs up appreciation for Bob? Guys, can we also W Pablo in the chat? I think Pablo deserves a massive W. Pablo is the trees. W Pablo. Try to take on the challenge of finding everywhere. This was the other R, not the one you said on. Oh, okay. Finding Pablo in every Gregor art. Alright, let's have a look at the other one then. Pablo is somewhere here. Let's have a look on Gregor. I don't see him here. Not on his pants. So he must be around here somewhere. Pablo. Pablo, where are you? You back here? You causing house fires, Pablo? Pablo. 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 Damn it, Pablo, come out right now. Oh my god, he's hard as... Where the fuck is he? He got burned alive. Pablo, don't be in the burning building. Exactly, I'm worried. Is he in here? Like... Don't be in the burning fire. I don't want to look anymore. I'm scared. Alright, we'll save that for finding Pablo. We're trying to find Zhao's book. Alright, we're not going to look for it because we're totally going to do a finding Pablo. That'll be fun. That will be fun indeed. I think Pablo is on the cigarette. That is probably a good spot. Maybe Pablo is Zhao. That's true. Have you guys ever seen Zhao and Pablo in the same room? 500 Pablos. 500 Pablos. Well, we'll do one more. Let's do one more EXP Luxgravation real quick. All it. Already booked her, just don't eat them. Gregor loses minus 46 SP. I'd be fucked up. How much XP do I actually have? I think I'm at 50 XP tickets now. I'll check after this. I think I have enough to level 1 ID. Well, I have enough to level a few IDs actually. It takes exactly 11 teal tickets, by the way, to level an ID from 40 to 45. And then it takes like 30 to level the 40 to 50, so it's like not worth it. I need the new Hong Lu ID stat. We'll be getting a tease for it on Friday, guys, so don't you worry. What Tremor even do? Tremor reduces the raises the Tremor raises the stagger threshold of the target by potency. Please be a negative ID. Takes 10 from, yeah, to bring an ID from 0 to 50. Really, is it 10? Yeah, because 40. What does Tremor Burst do then? Tremor Burst is how you activate the Tremor. So if you have Tremor on a target, it doesn't activate until you burst the Tremor, and then it raises the stagger threshold. Which is basically the equivalent of, you know, doing stagger damage.
히스클리프 지금
시야 확보. 쏜다.
사선이 비었어요.
홍로 지원한다.
Bum, bum, ba-da-bum, bum, bum, bum.
한 점만
Think
노린다.
budget. Ooh.
깔끔한 헤드샷. 머리통에 작살났다고.
Do-do-do-do-do-do.
이제야 완성되었나?
He is so good. Let's check how much XP I got, because we can go on a bit of a level up spree.
그 정도 화력으로 우리 사무소를 막을 수 있을 줄
So,
알았냐?
we have 73 XP tickets, 53 gold, and 56 silver. Okay, so we can level up a few. Let's go level up a few IDs, chat. I like going through my my main teams here and just checking to see if everyone's at least level 45. Yeah, everyone's good here. What about Burn? Okay, you could use level 45. Who else needs it? Okay, sinking. Everyone here is 45. Got Rupture. LCSB Ishmael could use it. Rema. Everyone here is fine. Charge. Ooh, Charge could use... Oh, no, Charge? Okay, we can level up. I see 3 IDs here we can level up. Let's do that. Never thought I'd level up this man in my life, but here we are. 1. Then it was in Burn. 2. Then it was in... Is that it? Or am I missing someone? Oh, it was Ishmael. Fortunate, but whatever. Okay, now what we do is we start looking at internal characters. So 7 Yusang. That's 1. Charge and Remnant Mouse. Dude, Remnant is Remnant deserves it. Someone gives to Remnant. I think level 40 will be enough for Kano 8. No. No, it will not be enough for Kano 8. 45 is the minimum for Kano 8 until you need 50. Always 5 levels behind is always the minimum. Like on section 3 with a and only got full blood team to suddenly level up. I used like Wild Hunt. I used the new Liu team as well for it. Donkey. Let's get Sync leveled up. See, Ryoshu. We'll get LCCB level. I actually really like LCCB Ryoshu, so I'll level up too. Alright, we got pretty much 1 or 2 more level ups already. Meursault we already did, so we can hold off for now. Have you saw this as upside 4, bro? Dude, I don't even use charge. I don't even use charge. But I will when I get there. And Corp, Slosh Mail needs hers. Rodya needs hers as well. She has a level 40. Ooh, Corp Sinclair. Okay, what about Otis the Goatus. A few more. Gregor. Chef Gregor. Push the charge agenda. I guess charges. I guess it's cool. I guess, guys. Anyway, I might as well just dude. I might as well just level it up one center at a time. High key. Let's get Isang leveled. Or do I do Rodya? You know what? Let's do Rodya. I'm a bit like mysterious like that, you know what I'm saying? There we go. Alright, and there goes all my XP tickets. Back to being a broke ass B. Is Ring Otis usable? Yeah, Ring Otis is good. Now let's see my boxes. You don't want to see my boxes. Boom! That's right. I've got enough shards in here to last me an entire lifetime. Yeah, I bet you weren't expecting this. I might not be rich in wealth. I might not be rich in cash, chat. But I'm rich in wealth. It's never enough. It's season 2 and see you cry. No. Don't get me wrong, guys. You think I'm hoarding these for season 8? You think I'm hoarding these? Absolutely not. See these bitches? These are shards. And I am going to spend every single one of these crates before season 8. Before Kanto 8, sorry. Season 6. Before season 6. I'm going to shard every one of these boxes before Kanto 8. Why am I doing like Jack Black? I'm not. I'm jealous. Weeping it. Weep. These. These are shards. Enclair. Lunacy. Anyway, what I'm gonna do is if I'm gonna be sharding Rodya. Speaking of, I should just get the shards for Rodya right now. Hold on. How much do I need for Rodya? Rodya needs around about 150. Let's do 100 and see if I get RNG lucky. That's 200. I need 200. If I get RNG lucky, I am Kamui. True, I would say that. Rodya. Ooh, I got a bit unlucky. I got unlucky. I got really unlucky, dude. What the hell? That was bad RNG. Oh my god, horrid RNG! My crates! Are you kidding me? What's going on? What is this, dude? Oh my god, it's so Jova. I already give up, dude. Oh my god, are you serious? I'm rolling like ass. Whatever, I don't care. Anyway, I don't even know how many crates I just used there, but... Can I catch up for Hong Lu? I do have shot. Look, I got 90 pulls here. We got Lunacy. We got some pulls here. We are going to be pulling for Hong Lu. Perfect RNG. 120 crates. I want new shoe ID soon, guys. So we're going to pull for Hong Lu, obviously. And then all of these shards are going to go to egos. So this will let us get, how many ego? First of all, I should check, guys, what ego do I want? So besides the Season 5 one here. Go Season 1. I probably should clear out from like least to best. So I should probably clear season 2 out first. I want Capote. Capote, AEDD. So if I get all of these, it would be what? Oh, I need soda too, dude. 200 bills be enough for a while? Yeah. But that's for Walpurgis. I'll just simply spend more lunacy, guys. That's my job, guys. It's to spend lunacy. So I need 150, so 200, 150, so 350 chat. I need 350. 350 plus 120, so that's 470. 470 plus 350, let's just minus 20 from this. So that's 450 plus 350. That's 5, 6, 7, 800. Yeah. 800. 300, so 9, 10, 1100. 1100. 1000. 180. 1200. Okay, I need 1200 shards, chat, to get everything here. How many boxes is that? 1200 shards. Wait, that's 600, no? Dude, I technically have enough, chat, if I rolled perfect medium RNG. If I rolled perfect medium RNG, I technically currently have enough crates. Are we getting it after Kanoe's story? Yeah. Which will be a month. We'll have 1 month. We have 1 month starting May 15, chat. Well, 3 weeks. Yeah. Depends on how long the Kano is. 0 pools. Can't wait for Kanoe. Yup. So, we need 1200 shards, and we technically have that amount. But once we get the weekly reset as well, that's going to be an extra 70 plus shards, so that's going to get to 700. I am jealous for Lunashi. Oh, Lunashi. That's true. I'm not even accounting for the pass as well. So there's a lot of bonuses that we could get. And the random ego shots. True. Not even accounting for the random ego. Oh, wait, well, that's Kanto. That's post. So, technically, so chat, by the time that we get to season 6, okay, I should have fully bought out the season 2 Limbus pass. I would love these announcers, but ever going to use the April Fool consumable? Hell no. That's sitting in my bank account forever. You saying for 8 or not? Maybe. I think purchasing an entire season worth of ego is a pretty good use of shards. Which will only leave me with season 1. Which is the most amount of stuff. Which is 2, 3, 6, 9, 12. I need 12. 3, 6, 9, 12. 14 egos. Is it possible to get 14 egos before the Arknights events? Yo, thank you for the follow. What did I miss? We're just chatting right now. We're kind of just socializing, talking about Kano 8, talking about Walpurgis, talking about egos. Future copyright problems. No, I wouldn't, I wouldn't. Only do the weeklies? Yeah, it's always worth it. Always worth it. I love these announcers, dude. Sinclair, Rodya, Isang. Oh, they already had Ledger Domain. No, I don't have Ledger. I have Lantern. Here's the levels of a guy that plays every day. Here's your comparison. I do 1, sometimes 2 runs a day. And all my bonuses. So, take this as a comparison. 1,100 levels. Well. How much you get Enclair? You get 160 Enclair if you use Lunacy. You get 160, which is 8 modules. You get around 8 modules for Lunacy. Oh, I got extraction fish. Oh yeah, that's also assuming we don't get any egos through pulling, which, you know, we could. 16,000 Enclair if I do it 10 times ultimate. You don't have to pull. No, I'm not. Well, I can't. The only thing we're pulling on at the end of the season is the new Hong Lu ID. So, and I'm gonna have these. I'm gonna buy this before the end of the season. So, there is a chance that when we're pulling for the Hong Lu ID, we might get like one of these or one of these, and that just helps free us space a little bit. Did I remember just as I finished? Goddamn. Pretty much, but we're just chilling right now. Talking about Kano 8 Walpurgis and a little bit about ego. TLDR. The most overrated units were the friends will be made along the way. It was also, I'll show you the team we used. It was a joke, don't worry. I'll show you the real team. Alright, there you go. There's the team. We had Ring Sang, Slosh Mail, One Who Grips Sinclair, Brohammer, Meursault, Korp Hong Lu, and Chef Gregor. What if there are no friends? And the one who came out as the most overrated was Enclair. Deserved. Worst rated and thus overrated. There you go. You've got it. See? You're understanding now. They are underrated, so they're overrated. Now, we can put them away. You were strong. Ah, well, there you go. Excuse me. His size in pieces brings saying no one terrorizes me. True, I put him away knowing I don't have to use him again. Let's find an up to 4 level 50k Corp just for our Corp to be announced. Ooh. Enclair's carried through the story, not gonna lie. That's the exact reason why he was on the list. All my homies hate Ring Sang. Yo, if my director hates Ring Sang, then I hate Ring Sang. I would love to level my base IDs slowly. Alright. We are officially reaching the end now. Everyone. It is EP time. Must prepare for tomorrow. Because it's patch day tomorrow, so we'll get to experience that. We will be running the new Rodya Ego tomorrow. So we're going to be running the new Rodya Ego tomorrow. We're probably going to have a team around it. It's going to be fun. Y'all know how it is. And also tomorrow, guys, they update theater again. New cafe release on Limbus. How to change the update art? You just click the plus button, the little button here. Alright. Everyone, you have a good one, alright? Take care, everyone. Have a good night, have a good day. Hope everyone who just joined. We'll see you tomorrow, same time. And yeah, we might go for a nice... We'll do a supposition tomorrow. So, we'll be in for a nice long run. Except we're running burn, so we'll see how long that goes. But anyway, see you everyone. Take care. Thank you for joining, everyone. Appreciate you all. Love you all. Mwah, mwah. Bye-bye.